Morning, guys. I'm Sandeep Kumar Reddy from Ingenious Competitive Training Academy. Whoever is watching this video, it is a general science video that is part 10 of out of 10 parts. I had already made up to 9 parts. Go and have a look into playlist, so which are very useful for your examinations. And whoever is preparing for army examinations, they can directly go for it. They are the gunshot questions. So let us see how exactly the questions have been asked. As already told, I have few books which are prepared by me. You can see this is children's book. If you have any brother and sister or any relatives, so this book is made for children especially, so you can take. By including postal charges, it cost 699. This is all in one for competitive examinations. The books are like colorful pictures, you know about that. They are very important. Multicolor pages always costly. If you want other books also, I have prepared it. If you want, you can directly take from me. Feel free to call. I am Navy retired Sandeep Reddy. My mobile number is 7667302552. So feel free to call. So let us start without wasting your time and my time. Sudden fall in barometric reading. We know that the barometer is used to measure the pressure of the atmosphere. If I say pressure of the gas, it is manometer, but pressure of the atmosphere, it is barometer. All of a sudden it gets fall, then you will have a storm. It is one of the indication that you have a storm. And if you are traveling, even I was traveling in an onboard ship, we had this kind of situation. We have to go through that storm, and we had a great seasickness also. When it comes to slowly falling, it indicates there is a rain. There may be a chance of rain. Now we have the resultant of balanced forces. You should know tug of war. You know tug of war. Few people will be pulling the rope and few people will be pulling the rope. So in between there is a flag. So you have to pull the rope. So in that case, what will happen is the resultant balanced force will be always zero, because the both side pressure is applying. So the resultant force will be zero, guys. When it comes to pseudo force, that is equal and opposite of the centripetal force. We know that opposite of centripetal is centrifugal force. The example we have centripetal, that is solar system, the planet's rotation. When it comes to the centrifugal force, we know that churning of milk, as well as we have centrifugal force, that is washing machine, dryer also. When it comes to Caroline force, I want you guys to comment me. The acid present in stomach, we have stomach acid, that is hydrochloric acid. The hydrochloric acid has got the potential of hydrogen, it is zero, guys. When it comes to acetic acid, which has got the vinegar, in vinegar we can see this. The acetic acid formula is CH3COOH. You will find this malic acid in apples. You will find this. When it comes to the tannic acid, you will find this in tea. I'm sorry. Negative acceleration is known as retardation. When it comes to the positive acceleration, we have plus G. We know this kind of situation will face when you are going up in a lift. So that is positive acceleration. When it is going down, we will find minus G, that is retardation. When it falls, the lift falls all of a sudden freely, then it will be like the acceleration will be zero. The alloy is used in making utensils or cutlery. We use stainless steel, guys. We should remember this. And in German silver, we don't find any kind of silver. I want you guys to comment me what are the alloys we can see in duralumin. So you can comment me in gunmetal as well as duralumin in comment section what exactly the metals we can find. The biogas, you know about that. The biogas has got methane is maximum in that, and we know that biogas has got, it's also known as gobar gas, and it is also known as marsh gas. When it comes to butane, in cylinders we'll find this, as well as we'll find in lighters also, what we use for smoking. And we have something called as the glasses that are used in making the telescope. We should know about the telescope. With the help of that, we can see the farther objects. We have Hubble Space Telescope also. Telescope is invented by Galileo. There are different types of glasses. There is a crown glasses which is used in making bulbs. There are different glasses. I want you guys to go through my playlist once. In chemistry, you will find all these glasses. The chemical formula of chili saltpeter we have, this is we know that sodium nitrate is known as chemical formula for the chili saltpeter. We have a chloroform, that is CHCl3 guys. We have ferrous sulfate, FeSO4. So these are the few things which are to be remembered. When it comes to the chemical which is used to faint the person, we know that chloroform we have got. So in that chloroform we have something which makes us to faint. Normally we use it for preservation also. Nitrous oxide is used for the laughing purpose. For the children, if they want to take out some clean teeth, that nitrous oxide will be smelt. Calcium carbonate, CoCO3, sodium carbonate, NaCO3. Next we have the invention of rubber tire is made by John Boyd Dunlop, which is very important. You should know about it. It has been asked in previous examinations of nursing assistant also. So the rubber tire invented by John Boyd Dunlop. You know about Dunlop Tire Company. We have Charles Goodyear, who is a founder of vulcanization process. John Dalton, atomic theory, we know that. So atomic theory formulated by Dalton. When it comes to circulation of the blood, William Harvey guys. The process of changing of gaseous state to solid state. You should know there are examples. There is a process in which from gas directly it becomes solid. So what exactly that process is? That is deposition. So from gas it becomes solid. So that is one thing. Example, we can take a few things like example you can put in comment section. So this process is sublimation. You know that from the solid directly it becomes gas. Opposite of sublimation is deposition. And we know how exactly the rain, from the rain we see the solid cubicles falling down. So sublimation process is camphor, we know example, and we have naphthalene goli also. Condensation is raining process is same thing. Freezing, you know about freezing. Nitrogen in urea is present in the form of nitrite. See how exactly. So in urea we can see the nitrogen in the form of nitrate. We have amide. Urea contains nitrogen in amide form, but this form of nitrogen is swiftly converted by soil microorganisms into ammonical form and then into nitrate form. Now we have pulse corps can fix atmospheric nitrogen because of root nodules guys. So very important. So we know that whatever the corps we have, the pulse corps, that can directly fix atmospheric nitrogen because of these root nodules only. And you should know about all these things. What are root nodules and what is BT seeds? They are very important. Gobar gas has got the maximum methane content guys. Carbon dioxide we use it for extinguishing purpose. Butane is used in lighters. Carbon monoxide is a poisonous gas which may affect your brain. How many bones are there in human body? We have total of 206. If it comes to the children, I want you guys to comment me how many will be there in kids. Maladi, it's a female contraceptive, prevents release of the egg and its fertilization by the sperm during the pregnancy. You know about it. So in order to avoid the pregnancy, we have eye pill tablets. So one type of, it's a malady as well as eye pill tablets. Both are the same zone only. Cooking oil can be converted into vegetable ghee by the process of hydrogenation. Very important, guys. In this process, whatever the cooking oil we have, that can be directly converted as a vegetable ghee or vanaspati ghee. We have the oxidation process. It is known as rusting of iron. Example, in this oxidation process, the weight of the iron is increased. So here we have distillation and crystallization process, various filtration process we should know about it. Rusting of iron involves, that is oxidation only, guys. When it comes to nuclear fission, we have fusion. We can see in hydrogen bomb as well as sun. We have a fission, which is caused by the impact of neutrons, guys. Should know about it. In every particle has got the neutrons as well as protons. The electrons will be revolving around the atom. When it comes to largest hadron collider, there is one experiment which is happening in Switzerland. So there this kind of bombarding of neutrons is happening, but it is not successful. Now we have hardware that is related to obviously computers only, hardware devices and software devices. Pearls are formed inside the molluscus, and these pearls, I want you guys to the pearls. We have the calcium phosphate. So how exactly the pearls are made of what? I want you guys to tell me. Now we have something, the short-tailed rodent used in scientific experiment, that is commonly we use rat, guys, in scientific experiment. We can't use pig. The part of Shoshona plant that yields quinine is, you must remember, this Shoshona plant, it gives quinine for the malarial drug. Now in that plant, that bark is the only one which gives the quinine, guys. It is not the whole plant. The bark of that quinine Shoshona plant is will give that. So you should remember this. The normal temperature of human body 98.6 Fahrenheit, guys. When it comes to degree centigrade, 37 degrees centigrade. What is a good conductor of electricity? That is copper, guys. The formula for kinetic energy, you should know about this, half mv square. When it comes to HCl, hydrochloric acid is a stomach acid. Here we have half mv square as well as mgh we have, that is potential energy. Decibel, you know about that. It is a unit of intensity of sound, which is known as decibels. We indicate with the dB. Now we know that the musical instrument strength can be easily measured by the sonometer. Now we have the symbol of oxygen, guys, that is O2. The amount of full to and fro movement known per second is called as frequency of oscillation, guys. Very important. Light travels at maximum speed in vacuum. You can see the maximum speed, and in OFC cable we know that total internal reflection happens. So we have the maximum speed of the sound we can see in steel, not in vacuum. In vacuum there is no sound at all. Which of the following is a communicable disease, guys? We know that diabetes will come hereditary, as per hereditary. Now we have something called as communicable disease, that is rabies, guys. In dog we can see these kind of things. So now we have something called as hypertension and all. It is not a like communicable one. Men can hear the sound at frequency range, that is audible range 20 to 20,000 hertz. If it is below 20 hertz, that is infrasonic. More than 20,000 hertz, we have that is ultrasonic sounds. So we should know all these things. When it comes to the questions will be like this. Now we have important topic. It is, what is the unit of measuring weight? We measure it in pound. Celsius for temperature. Calories for the heat we generate or we spend. Next we have the Richter scale is for the measurement. 1 Newton is equal to 1 kg meter per second square, guys. This is the force unit. Now we have the temperature of metal increased, its resistance will be automatically increases. So it's proportionality. So temperature is proportional to the resistance, guys. At sunrise and sunset, the sky near the sun looks red because we know that scattering of light occurs. Because of that, we can see the sunrise as well as sunset will be red in color. We should know atmospheric scattering of light purpose only. We can see the blue color of the light, it gets scattered, so we can see the sky is blue. So value of kinetic energy, it also depends on velocity, because half mv square, if the v is more, so obviously it gets quadrupled. So that is very important. Now we have something common name of sodium bicarbonate, which is also known as baking soda, NaHCO3 guys. When it comes to drinking soda, we have aerated beverages with the carbon dioxide in that we drink for all like normal cold drinks. We have washing soda, that is sodium carbonate. Common salt is sodium chloride. Anemic patient are deficient in iron. Whoever the anemic related diseases has come, that is because of the deficiency of the iron only in blood. You will have the deficiency, with which you will have a hemoglobin content will be less, and you will have the problem with the oxygen transportation. When it comes to the which disease is spreaded by the mosquito, that is malaria guys. So we have the malarial mosquito, that is female Anopheles, and we have the AIDS because of the virus. Jaundice directly gets affected to liver because of maximum, like you can see that maximum consumption of alcohol also leads to liver cirrhosis. We have the bird flu, which comes as air droplets guys. And now we can see something, the green revolution, that refers to the production of food grains. So we should know about all the revolutions. In this green revolution we have related to food grains. And when it comes to sericulture, it is earthworm guys. Now we have horticulture, that is golden revolution we call it as, that is honey, we can tell. When it comes to milk, that is white revolution guys. So all these things are to be remembered. Which one of the following is modified stem? I told you potato is a modified stem, coconut is endocarp, and tuber we'll see in different places, like we have onion also. So all these things should be remembered guys. Kilowatt is a unit to measure current. It's about this, when we measure home domestic power consumption in kilowatt hour. So that is very important. The state capital of Jharkhand is Ranchi guys. So it is Lucknow. We have Nawabonga Shahar, that is also known as this. And next we have the author of the Anand Mat, there is Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, who is also known as Chattopadhyay. So Anand Mat, from that we have taken Vande Mataram. Electron was first identified by the scientist J.J. Thomson. We know about Rutherford, Chadwick is a neutron, and Kepler planetary motions guys. Proton is Rutherford. The largest bird in the world is, that is ostrich guys. We have various birds, but among them flightless bird is ostrich. Which one of the following is diseases is caused by the virus, that is cholera. So this caused by the Vibrio cholera virus. When it comes to typhoid, that is Salmonella typhi bacterium. So I want you guys to comment, common cold is affected by what? When it comes to malaria, female Anopheles mosquito. The blood pressure is, it is controlled by the adrenal gland, is the one which directly hampers blood pressure. So this is because of adrenal glands misfunction. Thymus will find in small children only. Now we have corpus luteum and thyroid glands, different thing you should remember. Antibiotic, we have the penicillin and ampicillin, which is obtained from the mold guys. So very important, you should remember this. These questions are one of the finest questions. Largest bone in human body, that is femur only, we can see that. So the essential in soil for plant growth, that is nitrogen guys, you can see directly. Now we have something, red bromine is it is a non-metal in a liquid form, which is very important. H2O2, it's a chemical formula for the hydrogen peroxide. You can see water molecules H2O. Now we have something, the most diffusive gas is nitrogen guys, very important. Lithium, the lightest metal you can tell. So we have the copper, the maximum electric conductivity. So lightest element is hydrogen. The pressure of the gases are measured with, I already told, The atmospheric pressure is measured by the barometer, but the gases pressure will be measured by the manometer, guys. So these are the last column, and if you want the PDF of it, you can directly call me. I'll give you by post. I'll send that printout, but you have to take the material. When it comes to anemometer, measure of the wind speed, and sphygmomanometer for the blood pressure, that is systolic and diastolic pressure. Cataract, you know about that, it is a disease related to the eye, man. And we have skin, that is related to eczema, a disease you will get. Brain, meningitis, you will find the problem in swelling of brain. So pneumonia affects which part of the body? It directly affects lungs. We have the legs, that is a polio. Brain, meningitis. Heart, cardiac arrest. Computer chip are usually made of what? That is made of silicon, guys. Should know about it. Germanium and silicon are used. They are semiconductor devices. Now we have the lead is used in the pencils, and gold is a free in state, which is a ductile metal. We have something called as when a moving train stops suddenly, a man tends to fall forward. When a train gets stopped, he falls forward. When it starts faster, he goes backward. Which mirror is used in the headlights? We can see the concave mirror in headlights because that mirror is bent inside. The focus will be for the maximum distance. Normally convex mirror is used in the places like we can see in the like we have this type of situation in doctor's mirror also, we can call it as. And we can see while taking right turn, that place is kept with the convex also. When it comes to crescograph is used to measure the earthquake. Crescograph, and we should know about heart rate related electrocardiogram. ECG test will be done. So blood pressure we can see with the sphygmomanometer. The SI unit of power is watt, guys. Coulomb, electric charge, ampere, current, joule, energy. When it comes to the substance is used in thermometer, should know about it. Mercury, adhesive nature, which is very important. In thermometer, mercury is used because it will not stick on the walls of a thermometer. Water or any substance easily sticks on the walls. It's very painful in other cases. Mercury is the only one which is very useful, and it has got the maximum expansion also. Bauxite is an ore of which metal? It is aluminum, guys. Normally we have various ores. So cuprite is for copper. So gold is we'll find in free state. Tin is a non-magnetic one. Copper for lightning rod as well as electric wiring. When it comes to sulfuric acid, H2SO4, master of all acids, we can see in car batteries also. H2SO3, that is sulfurous acid. H2S, hydrogen sulfide. HCl, hydrochloric acid. The SI unit of electric charge, you can see that Coulomb, guys. Ampere is for current. Now we have the Kelvin, temperature unit. Light beam which is highly directional is called, we know that laser one, which is used for the highly directional purpose. We can see the laser lights also. Permissible noise level at residential area during night time, that is 45 decibels are acceptable. More than that, you will be sued by the traffic police. Energy in reflected light increases with the increase in angle. So obviously the proportionality will be there. So energy also get reflected. So for which diode is used? Diodes are used for the purification purpose, guys. Which among the following developed the technology of underground nuclear explosion? So you know that Dr. Homi Jahangir Baba is the one who had developed the technology for underground nuclear explosion. When it comes to Vikram Sarabhai, he is known as father of space energy. And we should know about P.K. Iyengar. You can directly comment me what exactly he is famous for. Should know about who is the chairman of ISRO now. I want you guys to comment me the head of ISRO. Which among the following types of coal produces most heat per unit? That is anthracite is the one. So this type of coal produces most heat. Next we have which among the following waves are used for communication by artificial satellites. Normally microwaves are used. They directly go to the thermosphere and come back. So these kind of waves are very important. The same waves you can find in microwave oven also. What is found in the frequency modulation? We can see that fixed frequency we'll find in it. Domestic cooking, you should know about this. Maximum we use liquefied butane and isobutane we normally find in LPG cylinders. The metal doesn't undergo corrosion due to the formation of oxide layer, that is aluminum, which doesn't get corroded because of this oxide layer, formation of oxide layer. Rest all you can see. Zinc galvanization process, we can use that, and in galvanization process we coat with the zinc, so that is very iron metal with the coating of zinc, and copper for lightning arrest, right? There are various things you should remember. So all these 10 parts, I hope this maximum general science and biology questions, everything maximum covered. So you can directly go through my playlist also. Now from next onwards we will discuss about general knowledge. So we will discuss those 530 plus questions, and we'll jump into MTS related examination questions, previous questions. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Have a great life.